And welcome back to Musketeer Field for an exciting second half of football. As the huddles break, we get all stretched out here now. Looking forward to an exciting second half of football. Been a pretty big defensive game so far, with the score being 0-0. Interesting to see what the message received from the coaches was over the half and see what the game plans are going to entail for the second half of football here. Again, it's Chris Mehring here and Ben Koopman and filling in for Bob Ziffel, right?
It's a tall order.
It is a tall order. He's Ben Koopman's here with me. He's the owner of Oak 9 Productions and the SISR Network. He's the man that makes all of this possible. Can't thank him enough for what he does for our small community here and the athletes, Ben. Thank you very much from me and the rest of the viewers watching.
It's a lot of fun. It's one of my favorite things to do.
Yeah, and you do a great job at it, and it's been a learning thing for all of us. You know, none of us. I don't do this professionally. Ben is doing this professionally now and has the equipment and the setup, and it's quite impressive, Ben, what you got going on with your business.
Yeah, we still have some technical difficulties from time to time, but start putting a few wires together and things happen.
Just start plugging and unplugging, right? Yeah, it so far so good. I hope everything's coming in clear for everybody out there. As the players take the field here, I almost said Cleveland Indians. The Carlyle Indians are going to receive the ball here.
Your Musketeers will kick. Back to kick for the Musketeers is number 30.
Lane Brockmeyer back to kick for the Musketeers.
Lane Brockmeyer.
As he squibs it right up the middle, a nice bounce, and just barely covered by the Indians.
Kick is down by Carlyle Indians.
Tried a little squib kick there to make something happen and get the ball back in our hands, but it's unable to come up with it.
Just about work though.
It did, and you know this we've been wearing out the middle of this field so far this game. I don't know if either team has really been inside the red zone much.
Yeah, by the end of the year, usually that M out there in the middle is pretty worn down.
That's right. Yeah, they're painting it on dirt by the end of the year, but this game tonight's going to hurt it a little bit more, I think, as well. As the huddle breaks, they come out double wing, no one wide. Redbud stacking 7 guys in the box. Look to be blitzing on the right side. They run the ball up the middle. Met by the line of scrimmage. Makes a nice carry there by the Indians. Looks like to be enough for a first down. They came out firing, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. They've ran that play a few times, and it seems to be working for them.
They have. Especially there towards the end of the first half. They were really pounding the ball up the middle and sticking to it and picking on the 2 linebackers that we have in the middle. Wouldn't be surprised if we take one of these outside dog linebackers that are standing up on the end right here and move one back towards the middle, because they're having pretty good success running the ball at the middle. Double wing, under center, player in motion. The ball snapped. Quarterback keeps it around the right side. Stood up by the Musketeers defense, but not before gaining about 2 yards.
Tackled by number 52.
Kyle Loeffner.
Lucas
Schwarzkopf. Mine says Kyle Loeffner. I heard the PA announcer call someone else.
Brings up a 2nd and 7 for the Indians. Ball on the Redbud 43-yard line. A little under 11 minutes left here to play in the third quarter. The Indians break the huddle, walk up to the line of scrimmage, try to get a read on the defense here. Redbud sticking with the same defensive front. 2 linebackers, double wing. For man in motion to the left. Tries to run the option. Nice read there by Carlyle. Tries to turn it up the middle. Looks like he's brought down by the Musketeers. Brought down by number 55, but not after a short gain.
Make a third down.
Brings up about a 3rd and a long 4.
3rd and 5.
He's got to hit that guy.
Watch the blitz here on the right side by Redbud. They're trying to create some havoc. They've had success taking away the run game on the outside, but they've stuffed by the line of scrimmage. Great defensive stand there. It's going to bring up a 4th down for the Indians. Nice tackle right there. Great read by the linebackers. He saw a gap and filled it, you know.
Yeah.
A big part of a linebacker's job like that is when a hole opens up, you stick your nose in it and you fill the hole, so it to prevent any further yardage. And sometimes it's hard to bite on things and still stay at home and do your job, but they haven't really had much of a passing game tonight. So
it all looks like they're about to go for it here at this point in the field.
yeah, 4th down, ball on the Rebel 38-yard line. 4th and a long 3 to go. They send a man out wide, try to draw an extra defender. I look for that read option around here to the right side once again. Man in motion to the right, and here it is. He drops back to pass, but
all
immediately
over him.
and then caught. Man. Ooh, we're going to be really
Tough
close to
see
a
where
first down right there.
Placed. If they gave him forward motion, looks like he might have it. That's close, though.
The official is there to get a good spot on the ball. That might be close enough to bring the chains out. And a big stop there by the Musketeers and a turnover by Downs. We're able to make a completion, but unfortunately for the Indians, they got stuffed by the Red Bud defense right there, and were able to turn the ball over.
Made me eat my words, but that's all right.
That's right. And a big turnover there by Red Bud. That was a little bit closer than I like to see. But nice job by the defense to come up with a huge stop and a takeaway right there. Brings up a first down, 1st and 10 now for the Musketeers with the ball sitting right on the 35-yard line.
You got to just think the crowd and sidelines are just ready to get excited over a big play.
So they send a man in motion. Haven't seen a whole lot of that tonight. The ball snapped, play action fake. Rolls to the right, looking downfield to make a read, throws the ball across, and it looks like it's intercepted with a flag down on the field.
Pass is intercepted.
The officials marked that it was a caught interception.
There is a flag in the backfield.
And it is holding against the Musketeers, which will, of course, be declined by the Indians, and will bring up a huge takeaway there by the Indians and bring up a 1st and 10 with the ball on the 39-yard line for them. You know, it looked like that was kind of rushed there a little bit.
Yeah, it did.
And for a quarterback that's rolling right to be able to throw the ball all the way back across the field off his back foot like that, that's
arm strength.
That takes arm strength, and it's tough to do. And unfortunately, they had a big turnover there. I look for some more of the same here out of the Carlyle offense. They've had pretty decent success running the ball up the middle, and they're getting closer and closer to the red zone down here. Sweep left. Just barely made it across the edge, drew in a big hit, but there is penalty flags down on the field. And looks like we have a Carlyle player got a little bit shook up as well.
It is a holding against the Indians.
Holding was called against the Indians.
That'll be 10 yards.
We got a player down on the field. Looks like he got banged up there pretty good. Got his bell rung there a little bit, coming around the edge, trying to get a little bit of extra yardage. Young man hops up to his feet, steps off on the sideline. Needs a splash of water and a breath of fresh air, I think.
Yeah.
Big penalty there for Red Bud. Got away with one here and had a nice little carry of it, but after the penalty yards are assessed, brings up a 1st and 22 from their own 47-yard line.
Yeah, moves them back to their own territory. We got a 1st and 22, like you just said. It's a long way to go.
It is a long way to go. It's the first time we see here now as they send Twins right. They bring down their safety. They back up their corner to kind of fill that zone there a little bit on the Red Bud right side. Steps back to pass, looks to run a little across the right side. Pass is caught and brought down by number 8, Aiden Shemwell. First real attempt at, with any success there by the Indians. Was able to do that little cut under play. That's like a little 5-yard in almost as he was running his post route down here, or running his corner route down here on the side, and got our young defenders a little crossed up right there, but we're able to make the stop. Brings up a 2nd and 13 with the ball on the 42-yard line. They send Twins to the right once again. Ball snapped, fumbled,
ball's down.
picked up, though, by the quarterback. Not before he gets brought down in the backfield. The play is blown dead. Great heads-up defense there by the Musketeer defense. You know, Lucas Schwarzkopf's coming out here as a freshman, playing against the big boys at a high level of play here, and he's done a pretty fantastic job.
Made some plays.
Yeah. We talked about it a little bit earlier, but with Redbud having 12 total players out, we're relying heavily on our young team and our underclassmen to be able to step up and fill some big roles.
Done a pretty good job so far.
Quarterback keeper right up the middle, met hard by our linebacker. Stuffed. It looks like there was a fumble. Redbud's thinking it's our ball. Let's see what the officials say.
Yeah,
it is.
yes,
It's a turnover by Redbud. Nice job there. Nice heads-up defense by the Musketeers. Nice heads-up defense by the Musketeers.
Couldn't really tell what happened, but
It
come out of the scrum with the ball.
Great heads-up play, you know, and especially after a big turnover like that and a big interception, it's easy to get down a little bit. But the leaders of this team, Easton Luck being one of them, you know, he's got to keep his guys fired up, keep his defense fired up to be able to make plays like that. Musketeers take over now. Ball on the 41-yard line, 1st and 10. Running trips left. One man in the backfield. Bobbled snap. He picks it up, comes around the left side, and looks like he may be able to get close enough back to the original line of scrimmage.
Tackled by 34, Erlanger. No gain.
Looks like we lost about a yard on that play. Brings up 2nd and 11, 40-yard line. That's been a couple bobbled snaps there, and I think a lot of that, Ben, is the changing up and running so much shotgun now this week versus what we have done all season so far.
Yeah, it seems like he's bobbled a couple. He's had to catch a couple one-handed off to his side.
Twins right, Twins left. One man in the backfield. Bobbled snap again. Didn't even make it to the quarterback, but was luckily recovered by the Musketeer offense. Bringing up a 3rd down here.
I think
Third and about 11.
I think Luck was out as a wide receiver there on that play.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Trying to run a little wildcat or what?
I think we were.
Play comes back into the huddle. The huddle breaks. Musketeers walk up to the line of scrimmage. One man in the backfield.
High snap.
Another high snap. Middle screen option and another interception, unfortunately. But, as he breaks a couple tackles and then eventually brought down by number 52, Lucas Schwarzkopf once again. Turnovers right now are really hurting Redbud.
Yeah.
You know, catch a break right there and get back on a lucky fumble and able to recover it, and then that's his 2nd interception now tonight. And it's just hasn't had a lot of success dumping the ball across the center of the field.
No, what do you say we were in the first half? 4 or 5 on passing?
Yeah, 4 for 5 in the first half, and here in the second half it hasn't done much of anything. So I think Redbud's going to have to try to focus a little bit more on their running game. The spread offense is ideally set up for a pass threat and pass first, run second kind of thing, and just hasn't been working out there for Redbud. Man in motion. Read option right. Brought down by the Musketeers defense, but not after a gain of about 6 yards.
Tackled by 53, Nolan Crock. Going to make it 2nd down, 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3, ball on the 17-yard line. I think we finally have a ball in the red zone here for one of the first times in the game.
Yeah.
So need a big stand here by the Musketeer defense. Send a man in motion again. Same play. Play to the right. Brought down in the backfield, untouched by number 33.
Nice tackle in the backfield by
Gantner.
Nick Gantner.
Yeah.
Going to make it 3rd down, 3rd and 3.
No gain on the play. Brings up a 3rd and 3 with a little under 4 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Ball still sitting on the 17-yard line. Huddle breaks. They send one guy out wide. I look for a man in motion here to the left. As he does. Ooh, it breaks a couple tackles. Picks up the first down. Still breaking tackles. Redbud's got the ball. Somehow stripped it. Running down the left sideline. He's turning on the heat with a big turnover there by Redbud. A big takeaway. Runs it down the left sideline and puts the ball back in Redbud's offense's hands.
Once again, not so sure what happened, but all of a sudden, Luck came running out with the ball.
Unbelievable heads-up football right there. Just as Carlisle's getting a little bit of momentum, Redbud comes up with a huge takeaway right there, runs the ball down and gives us a big first down on the 1st and 10 with the ball on about the 27-yard line.
Hopefully we can ride that wave.
Yeah,
all the way across field.
The momentum can shift that fast. Great heads-up play. Our defense has played pretty phenomenally tonight. Trips right, shotgun formation, one man in the backfield. As he hands the ball off right up the middle. Nice gain.
Good run.
Really nice game by Gantner right there. Nice pickup. Great job blocking by the offensive lineman. Opened up a nice big hole for him. Was able to get a nice pickup and enough for a first down.
No, sorry. That is a first down. First down, Musketeers.
Nice first down there by Gantner and nice run. They bid on that play action there a little bit.
Yeah.
We're able to hand the ball up and make something happen. Trips right again, same formation. Hard count. Ball snap. Luck keeps it up the middle, bounces off a couple tackles, and was able to fall forward for a couple-yard gain. Brings up a 2nd and 8, ball on the 42-yard line. Play comes in the huddle. Looks like we have a Musketeer a little shaken up on the sideline. Getting our routes in. Same formation we've been running. I look for a lot of the same here with 2nd and about 8 to go. Snap, ball's handed off and just breaks it and looks like he's going to fall forward for another first down. Keep handing the train the ball, man. He's running well.
He's doing well.
You know, he only had about 10 yards of rushing in the first half, and they're using and abusing him right now, and they're handing the ball off to him. And he's got to have an 8 to 10 yard average right now in the second half because he's doing a fantastic job.
Sorry about the clock at the moment. Cannot get it to change from 52.
2:04 left in the third quarter. Spread formation by Redbud. Direct snap to the quarterback as he runs the ball up the sideline. And, you know, you got to love the enthusiasm right here by Easton Lux and the way he's playing right now. He's just heads up. He's trying to make plays happen. And offensively, defensively, he's had a great game.
2nd and 4.
Yeah, both sides of the ball.
Yeah, unreal. He's playing heads-up football, and I like to see it. 2nd and 4, ball in the 46. Spread formation for Redbud. Looks like it's going to be an all-out blitz. Penalty flags fly. As the officials come in, as we await the signal. Meeting in the middle of the field. Redbud seems to think it's on them. And it is a false start. That one hurts right there. 2nd short. Moving the ball, getting across the 50-yard line. I'd like to see what Redbud can do here and get down to the red zone. Play comes in the huddle, brings up 2nd and 10. Ball just short of the 50-yard line. Trips right, one left. One man in the backfield. Ball snap. Quarterback carry right up the middle. picks up a couple yards before he's met and brought down by the Indian defense.
Tackle by Perkner.
Able to pick up a couple yards there.
And Vandehar.
Brings up a 3rd and 7.
Third down, 3rd and 7.
With 44 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Been a pretty quick game so far. A lot of rushing plays. Gantner brings play in the huddle. We break, head up to the line of scrimmage. Easton Luck again. Spread right. Little wildcat formation in the backfield. Look for a direct snap. Direct carry. There's the lead blocker. He takes off up the middle. Is able to gain a few yards out of it, but still falls short and brings up a 4th and about 3. And I think that will do it for the third quarter with your Redbud Musketeers 0 and your Indians 0. Welcome back to Musketeer Field as the fourth quarter gets to getting here. Starts getting ready to start off. Still a 0-0 ball game. Redbud's had a lot of success here rushing the ball. Both Redbud and Carlyle have had pretty good success running the ball in the second half here. They've got something kind of figured out now, and they're running with it, pun intended.
Yeah.
So I would like to see a little bit more of that pass threat, but we haven't had a lot of success passing the ball across the middle of the field.
No, especially in the second half. Had a little bit of couple interceptions.
Yeah, a couple interceptions there, and by our offense, and some turnovers that weren't ideal, to say the least. And as the ball's across the 50-yard line here, we got a big 4th down for the Redbud offense. Four down lineman for the Indians. Trips right for Redbud. Try to get him on the hard count. Blitz the middle linebacker. Pass the ball across the middle of the field. Ooh, and broke up and just short. And another turnover by the Musketeer offense. With 11:56 to go in the fourth quarter, the Indians take over on downs and bring up a 1st and 10 with the ball on the 44-yard line. After the spot right there, sits on the 45-yard line, their own 45-yard line.
So what kind of overtime would we be looking at? No overtime? They call a tie? What's any idea?
I believe there will be a – oh, shoot. You put me on the spot right here. But I think it'll be played as a whole extra quarter till the first person scores.
Okay.
Quarterback keeps it right up the middle, breaks a couple tackles, but it's brought down at the original line of scrimmage, if anything, for a short gain. Nice stop there by the Musketeer defense.
Nice tackle on the play by 30.
We'll give him 1 yard on that. Brings up 2nd down at about 9.
2nd and 9.
Ball sitting on about the 46-yard line. Not a lot of personnel changes here tonight by the Musketeers. They're doing what they can with what they have.
Right.
They're playing well. Been a very defensive game. A lot of running. Double wing again. Wide left and right. Send a man in motion. Drops back to pass. Looking for a hot route around the right side. Throws the ball and it almost picked up, but dropped. Unfortunately for the Indians.
Looked like he was there.
He was right there. Hit his man and just couldn't haul it in, could he?
Nope.
Redbud's still keeping about 7 guys stacked in the box at all times. Send receivers out both ways. 1 wing, 1 back. Ball snapped. Around the right side. Immediately met in the backfield. Ooh, big hit for a loss. Nice play by the defense right there.
I think Gantner slowed him down, and Lux finished him off there.
Boy, they're a pretty good duo, ain't they?
Yeah.
They're working well together tonight. Unbelievable, huge loss there for Redbud. That was a big play by the defense. They didn't try to fool them at all. They sniffed it out and were able to step up and make a big play. Bringing up a really long 4th down now for Carlyle. They're going to have to punt this away. Number 33, Gantner, back to receive for the Musketeers. As the kick's away, he is going to catch it.
Room.
Has a little bit of room. Coming up the right side. Gets past a couple tackles. He can take it back. Nice little run back there by Gantner.
Right to the 35.
Got him in the legs enough to slow him down, and nice job. Nice return there by the young man.
He's a little slow to get up there.
We have an injury timeout on the field.
Unfortunate for Redbud as he's laying down. Looks like he's in some pretty bad pain.
At Farmers, we've seen almost everything, so we know how to cover almost anything, like the SISR side swipe. And we covered it, May 2nd, 2020.
Call my dad, Danny Schultz with Farmers Insurance.
And welcome back to Musketeer Field as we are finishing up this injury timeout. Number 33, Nick Gantner, banged up on the play. Looks like a left leg injury of some sort. He's not putting any kind of pressure on it, and he's had a big game here tonight, and you hate to see that happen to the young man.
Yeah, it's tough to see after a good punt return.
Good punt return.
Good second half.
He's had a lot of yards here this second half, and hopefully he'll be okay. As the injury timeout wraps up here, Musketeers take the field again. 1st and 10, ball sitting on the 35-yard line. I'm looking to get it down here a little bit closer to the red zone with the Redbuds starting running back out of the game right now. Sending a man in motion, cross, play action fake. He keeps it, hands it off actually, and immediately met in the backfield by the Indian defense.
That was number 32, Gavin Baldwin, freshman.
Play comes in now by Lane Brockmeyer. Mr. Easton Luck's going to have to settle his team down right now. Get him calmed down. Get him thinking positive here, and let's get some yardage on a long second down. 2nd and 15, ball sitting on the 41-yard line. Trips left. A lot of this formation we've seen tonight. He brings us back up, gets the play all ironed out, and as we await the snap. Easton Luck carries it right up the left side a little bit, but is immediately met by the front line of the Indian defense.
Does another one-handed catch on the snap there.
Yeah, it's hard to make reads down the field and the appropriate reads when you're chasing the ball around, but he's making it work right now. Brings up a long third down, 3rd and 13, ball sitting on the 40-yard line. Mr. Luck brings the play into the huddle. If you're Carlyle right now, I think you're pretty happy 33 is not in the game at this point. He was quite the rushing threat. Spread offense, shotgun formation. Luck looks downfield, looks to pass the ball. Ooh, just a bit overthrown. Off the fingertips almost. Intended for number 26, Chase Lux. Those two should have a lot of practice together, wouldn't you think?
You think. Home in the backyard.
Yeah. Coaches tonight for Redbud, Ben Schwarzkopf, Chris Crafton, Derek Uffelman, and head coach Dave Luck, and also assistant coaches Colin Detmer and Matt Maring.
You know Matt Maring? Any relation?
Yeah, I do. He is a relation of mine. Sometimes I claim him, sometimes I don't. The ball looks to be punted away here. Nice boot down the left sideline. Looks like a great punt. Looks like it's going to roll out of bounds, maybe right around the 5 or 6 yard line right there. Nice punt by Luck. He's kind of one-man band out there. He's got to play every skill position at this point, and it's able to pin him deep. As the defense takes the field here, we've got them pinned pretty deep back in their own territory right here. I look for them to keep rushing the ball like they've done so far and had success doing. Look to the wide side of the field here, our side of the field, if you will, and hopefully our young backers and DBs right here can step up and make a play. This is where they like to run that little bit of a motion left and that read left option. As they go motion right. Thought he was going to keep it around this left side, but immediately stopped in the backfield by number 77, William Chouse.
Number 77, Sheridan. Gonna make it second down.
Yeah, I got two 77s here. Or Sheridan. One of those two is 77. I got two of them on my paper. They step back up to the line of scrimmage. Loss of downs on there. Here's that run left I was talking about earlier. Met again at the line of scrimmage by the defensive line. And for a short gain, gets back to the original line of scrimmage, brings up a 3rd and 10 to 3rd to 11.
And I think that was Gantner with the tackle. Looks like he's back in the game.
Gantner's back in the game and a little shook up, man. He looked like he was hurting quite a bit there, but I guess not enough to keep him out of this contest.
Athletic trainer Becky Koopman got him right back in there.
Boy, and it's really nice having her on the sideline, too. A little over 7 minutes left to play in the fourth quarter. Still a 0-0 ball game. 3rd and 11 for the Indians. Send a man in motion to the left. And it looks like he could be wrapped up in the backfield, brought down for a short gain, if any. And brings up a big 4th down here. Great stop by the Musketeer defense.
Yeah, I think that was Austin Krebs.
Miglowski. Going to be 4th down, 4th and 11.
As the punt team takes the field here for Carlyle. Well, they will be punting out of their end zone, which should give Redbud some good, a good field position. Luck comes back.
Looks like we got
calms down his return man. Ball's away, high kick. Peter, get away from it, right? As the ball rolls to a rest at the 39-yard line. Redbud will take over. with great field position.
Musketeers will take over. 1st and 10.
Good to see Gantner back in there.
Yes, it is. You think it was just cramp, maybe rolled an ankle?
Yeah. It's hard to tell.
Seemed like more than that, but
he's hobbling off the field here again. Doesn't look like they're going to put him in to run the ball here. On offense, we'll see what's to come of that. The trainer's working on him right now. Becky Koopman's working on him, trying to get him stretched out, worked out here. So Redbud walks up to the line of scrimmage. Twins left. Hand the ball off to the left, around the left side, and brought down from behind for about a 2-yard loss by the Indian defense.
Chase Lott tackled it for a little loss. It's going to be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and about 12 from the 40-yard line. Need a first down right here. Need to get this crowd livened up a little bit.
Exactly what we need.
We need a big play here. Something to make this happen. Give us a little bit more of that momentum we talk so highly about. Twins left, one to the right, two backs in the backfield. Working out their play. Look for a lead play here. This ball snap, looks to pass down the field, rolls right, looks right, throws the ball, throws it away out the sideline, incomplete. Smart move right there. He was getting chased down the backfield. He had a man down, covered pretty tight, was able to get the ball away for no loss.
Gonna make a 3rd down, 3rd and 12.
Brings up a 3rd and 12. Ball sitting still right on the 40-yard line. Mr. Luck brings the play in. Trying to keep his team positive and upbeat here and make him realize the importance of getting a first down right here. 3rd and 12. Musketeers walk up to the line of scrimmage. Twins left. Ball snap. Looks down the field to throw the ball. Throws across middle. Ooh, and immediately hit by a Indian defender. They've done a good job tonight. Carlyle has of defending our pass game. Really have. They're playing disciplined football, staying at home, doing their jobs, and have pretty well shut us down as far as the passing game goes.
Yeah, they've made our guys pay the price too when we do throw the ball.
Yeah, and that's always a tough route to run across the middle of the field like that. Seems like there's always somebody waiting on you. So that's really a route you got to run hard and finish. Luck back to punt. Kicks the ball away, but barely gets it away. Oh, great punt once again by Luck. Pins them inside what looks to be their own 5-yard line.
In their own end of the field.
Man, he's had a couple great punts down there in kind of tight quarters, hadn't he?
He has.
As the Indians take over now.
You think he spends much time practicing punting?
He's got to have football on the mind all the time. About everything: throwing, running, passing, punting, kicking. He's kind of got to do it all at this point. Looks like the ball has been spotted on the 3-yard line. Man, safety would be huge right here. Send them all. Let's send them all and get a tackle for a loss here. Comes up the left side. Brought down by a host of Musketeers, but not after a gain of about 3 yards. Brings up a 3rd and 7. Ball sitting on the 7. Carlyle pinned deep in their own territory. Musketeer defense haven't changed a whole lot up on defense so far this game. They've pretty well stuck with the game plan, and I mean it is a 0-0 game, so obviously it's working. So
broke, don't fix it.
That's right. They send a guy wide left. We drop corner down to cover, man on man. Penalty flags down on the field. Dead ball penalty. false starts called
against
against the Indians. Should be half the distance to the goal. And it is. Brings up a second and about 10 from the 3-yard line again.
That'll move it back to the 3-yard line.
That hurts right there for the Indians. Great break there by the Musketeers. So we go as they go wide right now. Dump back in the backfield. Great carry coming up the right side. One man to beat, but was able to tackle him. Nice pickup there by the Indians. Great heads-up playing by our defensive back there to come up with a big tackle. He was the last man standing down there.
Yeah.
He had one guy to beat, so great job wrapping up and making a tackle, but unfortunately was enough for a first down for the Indians. Brings up in 1st and 10 now. Ball sitting on the 18-yard line with about 3:35 left to play in the 4th quarter. 0-0 ball game. Man in motion to the left. Snap, hands the ball off. Ooh, big carry and stuck hard. Stuck hard by the Redbud defense right off the up the middle.
Number 52 there, Kyle Loeffner. Schwarzkopf.
Yeah, 52, Lucas Schwarzkopf with a big hit, boy. As a freshman coming up and filling a hole like that. Nice job by the young man.
I have an outdated roster here.
He's going to be a blast to watch as he grows up through this Musketeer organization. Brings up a 2nd and 7. Ball sitting on the 21-yard line. Option left. Brought down. The quarterback tried to keep the ball. That was kind of a bad read there by the quarterback for the Indians. His pitch man was wide open. The read is the defensive end right there, and he should have pitched that ball because he had nothing but green grass out in front of him.
Going to make it 3rd down, 3rd and 7 for the Indians.
Brings up a 3rd and 7 for the Indians. Ball still sitting on the 21-yard line. No gain there.
Just over 2 minutes to go here in the 4th.
Indians walk up to the line of scrimmage. Linebackers change positions. Gantner back in the ball game. Rolls right. Tried to run a little screen right there, but sniffed out by the Musketeer defense and brought down and brings up a 4th down, 4th and about 4 for the Indians as a timeout is called on the field by the Indians. 1:52 left in the 4th quarter and a 0-0 ball game. And welcome back to Musketeer Field with 1 minute and 52 seconds left on the clock late in the 4th quarter. 0-0 ball game. Obviously a huge defensive game. Not a lot of big plays have happened thus far, and Redbud just sitting here in the booth and looking down across the stands. We're kind of looking at a big play to put a little bit of a spark in this Redbud offense. In this Redbud team, I should say. Big 4th down coming up here for Redbud. Big stop.
Yeah, this would be a big stop. Right, good field position.
It looks like they are going to punt the ball with 1 minute and 52 seconds left in the 4th. Watch the fake right here if you're Redbud. Especially coming fresh off a timeout.
Yep,
it is fake right up the middle. Hit by the linebackers, but not after picking up enough for the first down. Great heads-up play calling there by the Carlyle Indians.
And you called that.
It's going to be 1st and 10.
Carlyle used their first timeout. so far this half. They've got 2 more remaining with 1 minute and 40 seconds left on the in the fourth quarter. Brings up 1st and 10, ball sitting on the 32-yard line for the Carlyle Indians. Motion left. Runner ran the ball right up the middle, but not after being met hard by a middle linebacker. I believe that was number 33 again, Gantner. Timeout called on the field by the Musketeers. 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. Score 0-0.
On that play.
Welcome back to Musketeer Field as the timeout expires here and the huddles break. We have 1:17 left on the clock. The Indians just picked up a first down, and they got 2nd and goal right now, actually, from the 32-yard line. Each team has 2 timeouts remaining. Ball sitting on the 32. Offense walks up to the line of scrimmage. Defense stacks guys in the box. Looking to be a right side blitz here. Motion left. Run left. Ooh, met in the backfield. Try to throw it. Drop the ball. Look.
They're calling that a
Looked
throw.
like it was almost an incomplete pass.
He did get the ball off. Incomplete pass.
That's a close play. Way to get in the backfield, though.
Yeah, way to cause some havoc back there. 3rd and 10. Incomplete pass on the play. As the Indians break their huddle and walk up to the line of scrimmage. Going with that tight double wing once again. No one out. Redbud stacks guys in the back. Do a little shift left. Watch the run to the right side here. As he keeps it right up the middle. Runs the ball. Picks up some nice yardage. But eventually brought down by a host of Musketeers, but not after picking up a first down.
Is enough for a first down. Indians. They will have it 1st and 10.
1:04 left in the fourth quarter. The clock continues to run. 2 timeouts remaining for each team. Wide right. Watch the run to the right side here. As they send a guy in motion to the right. And the ball comes back to this left side, but immediately met by number 53, Nolan Crack.
Great play.
Great pay for a loss, and as the time is ticking away, and a timeout is now called by the Musketeers with 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
At Farmers, we've seen almost everything, so we know how to cover almost anything, like the SISR side swipe. And we covered it, May 2nd, 2020.
Call my dad, Danny Schultz with Farmers Insurance.
Welcome back to Musketeer Field as the timeout comes to an end. Redbud has 1 timeout remaining. The Indians have 2 timeouts remaining with 32 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. It is still a 0-0 ball game. It is 2nd and about 13 with the ball sitting on the 40-yard line. As Indians take the field, walk up to the line of scrimmage. They come out with twins right. Haven't seen that a whole lot tonight, about 4 or 5 times. When they have done it, they've elected to pass the ball. Under center, 1 wing left. As he looks to pass the ball, drops back, looking right, throws the ball long down the field. Redwood's looking for an interception, and just off the fingertips for an incomplete pass. Nice coverage. I don't think he had much of a chance on that really at all.
That would have been a great catch if he had caught it.
Going to make it third down, 3rd and 13.
Double covered back there. It's kind of a risk you're gonna play if that's a pretty easy read to read pass out of the double wing like that, or that tight offense that they run. So they were able to sniff it out and have double coverage back there. 26 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Ball's still sitting on the 40, 3rd and 13. Come back with that tight offense. 2 wings. Send a guy in motion. Ball snapped. Quarterback keeps it right up the middle. Bent by 2 backers and brought down, but not after getting the first down.
Tackle by Leeper.
Timeout called by Carlyle with 21 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. Still a 0-0 ball game.
Brockmeyer.
Welcome back to Musketeer Field on a beautiful night for high school football. As the haze is settling in, it's a hot, humid night out here, a little sticky. Both teams, both sides of the ball, playing a hard-fought football game with the score being 0-0. As the timeout comes to an end here, the Musketeers take the field, running with kind of the same defensive front. Carlyle just had a nice gain with the quarterback right up the center of the field and was able to pick up a first down. Had 2 defenders beat, but was unable to do so. 1st and 10, ball sitting on the Redbud 44-yard line. Wide left, double wing, man in motion. Ball handed off to the right side. Almost tackled in the backfield. Big gain. A nice hit and tackle. Nice job there with 10 seconds left on the clock. You would think there would be a timeout called here. And they decide not to, and we will go into overtime after a short break here at Musketeer Field.
My name is Tom Castell, and I am a family nurse practitioner at Redbud Regional's Express Care Clinic. I chose a career in medicine because I was really wanting a career where I could make a difference in people's lives. I really wanted a job that it was my sole purpose just to help people. I really want them to come in, feel comfortable, let them know I'm listening to them as a person, and truly care about them like I'd care for one of my own family members. So in the Express Care Clinic, we see all types of patients. We will treat any strains, sprains, the common cold, coughs, and if you have any questions and you're not really sure where I should go for this, that's why the Express Care Clinic is here too, so that we can point you in the right direction. We know that illness and certain conditions aren't planned, and so that's why we tried to make sure that we were available for people no matter what time it was. And so our staff is here till 7 p.m. and then also we're available on weekends as well, so that way you can get the care you need no matter when it is.
Welcome back to Musketeer Field as we enter into this first overtime. Still a 0-0 ball game. Players and coaches and captains out on the field for the coin toss. Redbud has elected to go first. To fill you guys in on overtime rules here at the high school level, each team will get the ball 1st and goal from the 10-yard line, and each team will have an attempt until someone scores. If the first team scores, the second team gets a rebuttal and they have an attempt as well. Players and coaches meet at center field, coming up with a game plan. We've had plenty of first downs tonight, so 10 yards you wouldn't think would be too hard to score on. Our key players of the game are still in. Actually, Gantner sitting out here on the sideline. He's had the most rushing yards here in the second half. Rebel Musketeers hustle up to the ball, to the 10-yard line. First and goal at the 10. There is no time for this overtime. We go till someone scores.
In overtime, the scoring touchdown.
Twins right. Twins left. One man in the backfield. They send a man in motion. This ball snapped high. Luck takes it, carries it up the middle for a nice gain. Looks like 4 to 5 yards. Picks up maybe about 4.
About 5 yards. So it's going to be second down, second and
they
5.
say 5, I'll go with 5. Brings up second and 5 from the 5. Gantner comes into the huddle. Musketeers break, walk up to the line of scrimmage. Twins left, trips left, one right. Gantner looked in the backfield. Watch for a middle run here. Oh, immediately stuffed in the backfield. The ball slips out. Luck picks it up, but they rule him down by contact. Loss on the play.
Loss of 2 yards, so it's going to be third down.
Ball sitting about the 9-yard line. 3rd and 9. They sniffed that one out, didn't they? Sent 2 guys and were able to make a stop.
Yeah. What are you looking to see here, Chris?
I got to see more of the same here between Gantner. Luck's going to have to make a little bit better read there. He's got to do a play action, pull that thing, and go around the left side. That's kind of how that's designed. They crash down on that back, so you got to pull it and tuck it and run and get the ball back at least to the line of scrimmage. You hate to take a loss when it's you're sitting inside the 10-yard line.
Yeah.
Here we go, empty backfield. Trips right, Twins left. Spread formation. Looking to pass the ball. Oh, touchdown, Redbud! Look at Gantner. Right. Unbelievable play. Great play call. Have not had a lot of success passing ball tonight, but unbelievable play call by the coaches. Threw it across the middle of the field. Came up with a humongous touchdown in this overtime contest.
And I get to use the scoreboard and add some points.
Unreal. Right. Great play.
Kind of holding your breath as that ball's in the air.
All the way around. I mean, just have not had success at all throwing the ball across the middle. And they were just able to really make it happen, put 2 and 2 together, and came up with that big play and a big touchdown. Unbelievable play there by Redbud.
It's 2-point conversion, or is that what they're going for? Yep, it's pretty
Looks
important
like
here
they're
now.
going from 2. Yep, very important. Ball snap, lead play to Gantner. Stuffed, met by the line of scrimmage, and is no good. But after that first attempt there by Redbud, gives the Musketeers a 6-0 lead. Welcome back here to Musketeer Field. After the first attempt there, Redbud won the coin toss, elected to go first in the overtime with the 1st and 10, and were able to score on a 3rd down conversion. Lucked to Gantner across the middle and come up with a 6-point touchdown, and unable to come up with a 2-point conversion. Redbud currently leading 6-0, and now it is Carlyle's turn to make their attempt. 1st and 10 now for them at the 10-yard. 1st and goal now for them at the 10-yard line. A lot of the same here by Carlyle. Wide left, man in motion to the right. Drop back to throw the ball. He decides to keep it. And Brozo able to stay on his feet and for a touchdown.
Goes in for a touchdown, Indians.
Looks like this game could come down to extra points.
Yeah.
One play is all it took him. They did a little fake pass right, and he ended up keeping the ball. Created a little separation between him and that dog backer, and he was able to stumble in and work his way in for a touchdown.
Looks like we might have a timeout here.
As the timeout's called on the field, it is a 6-6 game as the coaches are trying to get figured out what they're going to do here on this extra point try.
We haven't seen any scores yet, so Carlyle have a kicker. They're gonna
I don't know. They
here.
haven't been able on kickoffs as far as that go. It's not like they kick it really deep.
That's
so
true.
I got to kind of think that they're going to go for a 2-point conversion here. Man, if you're the defensive coaches right now for Redbud, you are barking at your boys. I'm telling you, you're getting them fired up. We need to stop here, and we need it now. Send them all. Let's come up with a big stop. They haven't had any luck passing the ball. Let's tackle them deep in the backfield and get the ball back in our hands for our next attempt.
All right, Musketeer fans, let's make some noise. We've got to have a stop right here.
The whole game comes down to this right now. Redbud needs to stop to get the ball back in their hands.
Looks like they're kicking.
And it looks like they do have a kicker on the field. Ball is up, and it is no good. 6-6 tie still here.
Do it again.
And we're going to do it all over again. And here we are. Welcome back to Musketeer Field as the coaches and captains once again meet in center field to have another coin toss and see who will get to go first in this second attempt by each team. Each team again will get the ball first and goal from the 10-yard line. Each team will have one attempt. If the first team that tries gets in, the second team still gets an attempt to make a try themselves, as we just witnessed.
Looks like Carlisle's going first this time. Won the toss.
Defensive coaches right now got to get fired up. You got to get your defense on pins and needles right now. We need to get these fans into this ball game because it comes down to these next few plays.
Yeah, we let them score in the first try last time. We need to
a little more aggressive stand. Yeah. Musketeers defense on the field, ready for action, as the Indians just need a little more time as they walk up to the line of scrimmage right now. First and goal at the 10-yard line. Tight formation, double wing. They like sending that man in motion. Run right. Met in the backfield. Able to come around the corner, but brought down by the Musketeers, just short of the end zone. Looks like about the 4-yard line.
Tackle by 55.
Brings up second and goal now from the 4-yard line. Play comes in the huddle. They've had a lot of success down here. The Indians have at least running the ball on us. They haven't had that much success all night, and it seems like they're getting pretty positive yardage. Wide left, double wing, one back in the backfield. Look for the quarterback to keep it here, and he does. And he pitches it. Looks like almost a forward pitch.
Chest pass.
Stuff, and in for a touchdown.
Touchdown, Indians.
Man, almost a forward pass.
That was a basketball chest pass
shovel
there.
pass there, yeah. This game could come down to extra points in the end. Did not see a tee come in the field after the unsuccessful kick. Looks like they have decided now to go for the 2-point conversion. Double wing, right. Snaps the ball, direct snap, and a pitch.
Oh.
They tackled, and I don't see a signal, and no good.
Oh.
Stopped it. Great play
Big
by the
stop
defense.
there.
It's our time.
Musketeers will get the ball.
As Musketeers come off the field, and the offense kind of takes the field. They regroup here. The Carlyle Indians currently leading 12-6. Thank you for joining us here in our overtime coverage.
This is exciting. It's like a shootout in hockey.
It is,
Kinda back
yeah.
and forth.
Yeah, this is pretty awesome. Guess you don't need the whole field, huh? Musketeers break the huddle. Trips right. Seen a lot of this formation tonight. A little bit of confusion there. Motion left. Opened up a big hole to the right side. Handoff to Gantner. Met at the line of scrimmage. Brought down for a short gain of maybe about 2.
Gain of a couple, maybe 3. Going to be second down.
Second and goal. Ball sitting on the 7-yard line. Musketeers break the huddle, walk up to the line of scrimmage. Twins right, Twins left. One man in the backfield. They're sending everybody. The ball snapped. Brought down in the backfield by a big rush from the Indians.
Down the backfield.
Yeah, Luck didn't have any shot to do anything there.
No, he didn't. They were there just about as fast as the ball was. Long third down now for the Musketeers.
Gonna make it third down.
Quite the conversion. You see him maybe kind of trying to pass the ball again over the middle.
Yeah, that worked the first time.
Watch these corner routes. They can like to run. Twins right. Trips right. Quad right. Oh, there he goes. I was gonna say that was a lot as the timeout is called by the Indians.
Timeout, Indians.
We're coming out of this Indian timeout. It is currently third down and 11. Third and goal from the 11-yard line, I should say. And the Carlyle Indians are currently leading 12-6. Redbud has these 2 plays to get the ball in the end zone to tie them up and try to come out ahead. Ooh, great pressure there by the Indians. Incomplete pass. Luck was rushed once again by a rushing linebacker, a blitzing linebacker, and had to get the ball out of his hands quick. So unfortunately, he threw it a little bit short at the feet of Gantner there across the middle, kind of like we thought they were going to do.
Yep.
Timeout now called by Redbud.
Musketeers.
Welcome back to Musketeer Field. It all comes down to this play right here, right now.
Last play of the game, Chris. Can't hold nothing back.
That's right. Go for glory, right? Redbud currently losing 12-0 to the Carlyle Indians. The Musketeers walk up to the field. 4th and goal on the 11-yard line, all down to this play. He looks to pass, immediately rush, tries to go away and is sacked and then fumbled for a turnover and no penalty flags on the field, and that will do it for the Redbud Musketeers tonight. Unfortunately, a sack right there is the way we end this game with your Carlyle Indians 12 and your Redbud Musketeers to 6. We'll be right back after a short break to wrap this up. And welcome back as we wrap this game up. Tough loss here tonight for the Musketeers. Went into overtime, went into 2 overtimes, I guess you can say. Redbud ends up falling a little short this evening with a score of 12-0, with the victors being the Carlyle Indians. This is their first win of the year, and the young men out there on the field look pretty pumped up about it. Unfortunately, Redbud comes up with the loss here. As the coaches shake hands in the middle of the field and talk about, Ben, let's talk about just a hard-fought battle by both teams.
Yeah, that was a trench battle.
It was, man. That just down and dirty and not a lot of red zone action all night. I think Redbud may have gotten into the red zone. I don't think probably until the overtimes and with the Indians only being in the red zone one time themselves. So a really hard-fought defensive battle tonight, and just unfortunately Redbud just came up a little short. With that being said, thank you all tonight for tuning in and watching the SISR Network, the Southern Illinois Sports Report. Bob Zippel, of course, is off tonight, and Ben Koopman, if you would like to take it away, the owner-proprietor of Oak 9 Productions and the SISR Network, does a fantastic job for us. And, Ben, I'll let you take it away, bud.
I just want to thank you. Thank Bob. Thank everybody that watches and listens and comments, subscribes. All that helps us out. We like doing this, like to keep it up. We'll be doing it through basketball, baseball, softball. We do volleyball games as well if you haven't caught any of those. Next game's this coming Monday. Hopefully this COVID. Next home game's in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So hopefully the COVID protocols are lifted and we can
get a lot of our starters back and come back then.
So everyone have a good night. Thanks for watching.